Welcome, welcome. Come on in. How is everyone doing? Hope all is well. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. Please. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you go ahead and like the video. Also, share it, please, and thank you. How is everyone doing today? I hope all is well. Get in the comments. Let me know you are here. If you are catching the replay, please go ahead and type a replay. But y'all, I just wanted to discuss, what is Miss McIntyre doing? What is she doing? She is really that low on content. She's that low on content. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys go ahead and like the video. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Thank y'all for who came in automatically and tapped. I appreciate it. Hey, Miss Allison, how are you? So there is really some trouble, and all the haters will say that we're hating and everything like that, but this is real proof that things aren't looking good for Miss Peach McIntyre. Calling her videos broke mom of 9 kids is not working. I don't know if it's I don't know what is in the title, but she's the social media content creator, fairy godmother, but she needs to look at what's going on in her titles and see why the platform is not pushing out her video. We have been speaking that a lot of platform guidelines are changing. They want to return to a happy space. Welcome everyone that's in here. If I can go ahead and get 5 people to like the video, I appreciate it, and another 5 people to share it. Please, please, please. Let's go ahead and get some more people in here. But these views, this ain't it, sweetheart. This is not it. And I know some people would say, well, that's still good. Baby, not to have 650,000 subscribers and in 11 hours get 1.9. In 11 hours, now the reaction pages are beating you out. Mo has way more than that in 11 hours. Who's the other one? Storm has way more than that in 11 hours. They have like 3 and they have way less followers, subscribers. So this is not for 650 subscribers, and also for this to be your sole source of income. She really needs to stay up on what's going on with the guidelines. And this is the same person that teaches content creation. Make it make sense. How do you teach content creation and you ain't getting the views? I'm glad you are wonderful. Yes, thank you so much. We are doing good. Hey, Miss Bonita, I hope all is well. Your profile picture is everything. Hey, Miss Karen, how are you? Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? I always love your profile picture. Yes, Miss Allison, people are sick of it. People are sick of it. And then people aren't even able to see it because now the platforms are not even pushing her stuff out. So you already saw what was going on TikTok. You continue to do the foolishness on YouTube, and you see they're not pushing out your videos. I don't know if it's the broke black mom in the title that is messing it up. I really don't know what's truly messing it up, but it is very interesting that all of a sudden you're not even getting 2,000 views. All of a sudden you're not getting 2,000 views in 11 hours. Yes, Miss Karen, it's showing. It is showing. No problem, no problem. Hey, Miss Cece, how are you? She gonna have to. She is going to have to. Some of that content that she was putting out last year, that's what we said it needed to go. People were saying that's where it needs to go. We knew her subscribers were fake, but she was still able to get pushed through the algorithm and still be able to have, at least 10K views on a long form video, and on short form, at least 30 to 50. But now you're not even getting, that's, y'all, that's not even 10%. That's not even 1% of your subscribers. She gonna have to start. Let's see what's going on in the shorts world. And she's struggling. Look at this picture. I haven't seen this one. Let's watch this. I'm gonna see.
Take that Section 8 from you.
I don't want to use the sound. See, this is why she gets so. And see, at the beginning, that filter hadn't set in yet. She picking out stuff for Gregory's car. This one, the sound. Look at her right here, y'all. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Look at her. I can't play this one because it has sound on it. I think she wants people to talk about her being pregnant, but this dress, those sneakers, oh my God. I hope she didn't wear this up to them kids' school, y'all. I really hope she did not wear this up to the kids' school. Like, what is it? Why? Like, why couldn't she put on some slides? Why she have on them big size 10, 11 white running track shoes at that? Not even some cute little, they just, oh. And this video, I had a huge problem with. I did do a pre-recorded. I just haven't uploaded it yet. But she really put a lot of the business out there. I guess this year the kids are going to be walkers. And the reason they're probably going to be walkers is because she is not paying for extended day, before and after care. That is why right now she is dropping the kids off at school. So as long as they don't have before and after care, she is going to be dropping the kids off at school, because remember, Gregory's school starts so early. So she is going to make sure right now. So money, I mean, to me, money is very, very tight. To me, money must be tight. I mean, I know it's, I don't want to say she's actually, well, I don't know, it's giving brokey, because not even paying for before and after care, making it more convenient on yourself to pick up 3 kids, but 3 kids before and after care, I guess that's a lot of money. I mean, I don't know how much gas money she would be spending back and forth. I know a lot of people say Gregory's not going to drive the kids, but we do know there are some high school kids that drive their siblings to school. It's not, is he ready for it? Probably not. That's a big responsibility, especially with the distance. But I personally just think the kids will not last in that school. I think she will let Gregory finish his senior year in the school. But I think the three, McIntyre, Gorgeous, and Amazing, will probably be pulled out of school by Christmas, stating that they're not there. They're not helping her her children. She'll blame it on the school when it's truly the distance and it's just the inconvenience to try to get them back and forth. Let's see. Slow destruction of Peach, her own doing. Oh, Lord. Not baby number 10. That's what people are saying. That's what a lot of people are saying. They enjoyed her content when she first started. And for some reason, she does not want to get back into that. I think she feels that if she truly shows her content, she's going to show the struggle and dysfunction. And she's trying not to show that, the struggle and dysfunction. But we all see it in her face. And if, to me, you're not showing the organization, so you're hiding something, really. But a lot of people really did enjoy her when she first came out. If I can go ahead and get 5 people to like the video. Yeah, she's about to. If she doesn't realize and go ahead and pivot and figure it out while it's right in front of you. That's the crazy part. Like, it's right there in front of you. You see it. You see, you even got on social media and complained about you not making any money on TikTok, but you're not pivoting and doing all these bogus ass wake up, go to sleep, all that stuff, this fake, wanting to be a life coach and stuff like that. That's not pivoting because that's not something she is going to be able to maintain. They really should have looked at, instead of that money for this fake ASS barbershop, they should have went ahead and looked at really a detail business, looked at something to detail, even though a lot of service industry businesses are kind of struggling right now, or check to check, because a lot of people are doing things themselves. But if they would have opened up, cleaned up, and went into a good area, you can't open it up in the hood. If they would have went to a good area, even looked at Lakewood Ranch, opening up a detail business, they could have been going out there working. The kids could have been at school, pick up the kids. You have an area in your business where they can do their homework. Gregory can go ahead and work, and then y'all go home. You could have made this, but no, you want to invest in dumb stuff. Let TVs get broken because you don't want to pay movers. Go ahead and let the kids break TVs, and you say, "Oh, it's okay because da 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 da." Now you looking like you done been on the Underground Railroad for 9 nights straight and you get no sleep, struggling. Kids can't read, you can't read. Child, boo. We ain't going to the grocery store, Publix. We going in there for free food. We not drinking the Saratoga water anymore. Oh my goodness. Yes, a lot of people are saying that. That is what the streets are saying. Yes, I don't know if she's doing the walker so they can make it look like they still live over there. I know some people do walkers because they don't want to wait in the car line. I personally just do extended day, not to pay to wait in the car line. But yet again, I have one child, not three, so I don't know. Yeah, and they are unruly. It just looks like in the morning too, they're kind of all lost. He would be, I would think he should be in a public school so his IEP can be served. But I don't know. We never see that part. And that's what I think. She has it like he's registered for public school, but maybe homeschooled, which he's missing out on a lot of services. I was wondering if we were getting a mental health breakdown because this blue dress, you know how I feel about that black velour sweatsuit 3 days in a dang on row when she was pregnant and showing up at the school with the throwback braids. So I'm mm-mm. But she was out there looking just as ignorant, filming. And I feel like it's time for the school, because you don't know who signed a media release form. I feel like it's time for the school to step up. Ma'am, excuse me, when you have that, when you're on our property to pick up your walkers, no recording. No recording. You can record, but you can't post it. Like, what are you doing? She kept the camera on that moment where I guess that mom in the was picking up her child, and the child was like, I didn't cry. I'm not going to play it, but that was a personal moment that now is all over social media. It's crazy. Hey, Miss Rhonda, how are you? This girl looks tired. Yeah, she it looks exhausted. She's exhausted. Hey, Ken, how are you? How are you? Late night gambling, lack of sleep deprived. That's, oh, y'all thinking she's gambling? Yes, they're having cookies, a piece of fruit, and some water for breakfast because, baby, she cannot afford McDonald's. Amazing wanted McDonald's, and that wasn't happening. Yeah, she is. Girl, we can't make this up. We cannot make this up. I know when the teachers saw that, they were like, "What the hell? What is going on?" Not her giving them cookies, and they kind of already probably need to be on some medication. No offense, if they have the ADD and the HDDs and all them DDDs, yeah. But these titles of her videos are really screwing her up. I don't know what is going on and why she is just so hooked.
They couldn't get into their system today to print out the parking stuff that we need. So I just had to come to the USPS store and I'm going to complete it and take it back. And I am hoping and praying and wishing that this boy get this spot. It was another dad in there. He said that his kid just missed it at the regular Lakewood Ranch High School. He waited to the last minute to my he want to drive and now all the spots are filled. He told him he better find him somewhere else to park around the corner, park at somebody's apartment complex and walk over to school because oh well. So I'm like, ooh, I hope and pray we don't have to do anything like that. But I am happy that Gregory McKay did get his permit at 15, even though he didn't want it because it made this process easy. Imagine if I was like, well, he don't want it. Oh, well, I forced him. I forced him. I forced him. And I made him drive. He got more than 50 hours of driving experience. So I'm so happy about that. Let's get these papers completed and turned in. School's about to get out in about 45 minutes anyways, but we'll still submit this stuff today so it can get turned in tomorrow. You know what I might do is complete this, have UPS scan it in, and then when they scan it in, email it to the principal and still turn in the original printed copy as well. That way we'll be ahead of the game. So Peach Patch, I complete.
How you ahead of the game and already late? How you ahead of the game and already late? That doesn't make any sense. Child, child. I guess that's why she does have to record everything because she's just trying to make a buck, trying to make a dollar. Oh yes, McIntyre is definitely going to be the one. She already stated that. She stated that a while back that McIntyre would be the one. She said he is the one who's going to be the one to talk because he is the one that's basically the most hurt. Yeah, she said that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What girl? Oh, your face is beating that profile picture. Yes, serving, honey. Okay. Yes, the child, she doesn't know anything. And the thing about it is, aren't they at the same school they was at last year? How you don't know? She doesn't want she doesn't want the help because those people will see what's really going on. He's still going to the bedroom. Yeah, they will see now. I will say this. So y'all know my son has autism, right? He on the spectrum. So he was in self-contained ESC, which y'all call the 600 hallway. He not there anymore because this mama here, we work, baby. We work, baby. And on his therapist, his whole team. But when he was in the self-contained class for VPK and kindergarten, because he had to repeat kindergarten, then he went to general education kindergarten. Those teachers let me know he was not fully potty trained. This is when he was 4 and 5. When we say they said no, we got to do this, do this, do this, do this. And I was saying, well, they told me he would never, and they said no, he can. We just have to be structured on a schedule. My baby does not wet the bed at night. He goes potty at school. He got the signal down. So you can teach them, but you have to work as a team and stick with it. The school is only going to do so much because they're like, you're not going home and accepting doing what you can do. So they're not going to do so much. And you're right. If he's in middle school, they're looking at like, okay, well, they don't have, that type of, you got to go to a certain middle school because you're still needing someone to take care of that personal area. That's a lot.
Completely forgot that I can do scans from my phone. So that's what I'm gonna do. The lady had showed me where was I? I forgot where I was. It was a young girl. She was like, "You can scan directly from your phone and your notes." I was like, "What?" I said, "You just getting old," because I used to be very tech savvy, and now I like to do stuff in person. But with a person doing it for me, I'm like,
How you not tech savvy, but you're the social media guru, fairy godmother, and you're teaching editing classes? The same editing skills you don't use. You just pop a simple filter on the smooth skin thing, but you're not utilizing editing to blur out car tags or blur out children's faces. You see a bunch of kids coming out to school, they're not your children, obviously, yet and still you didn't blur out their faces. But you're teaching and want people to pay you to teach them how to edit. But you just sat here and said you're not tech savvy. These why these views, you telling on yourself. I'm guessing you're trying to be transparent or relatable because now you're like, Peaches is getting, oh no, Peaches done, that means you're not going to be able to get a job. You don't done screwed yourself out of the workforce because now you're not technical. So you're not even ready to go into somebody's job and understand what's going on because, baby, we're not doing all that in-person crap. No, ma'am. Email it, scan it in, do what you have to do, but no, you're not coming to this office. That's what you're not going to do. Okay? You just tell it on yourself. That's what happens when people stay out of the workforce for too long.
But that'll save me time. We'll get that email done. I'm going to complete these as I wait on McKay for today. And then he'll be driving to school, God willing, by Friday. And I'll be following behind him until he feels super comfortable. But I just watched this boy change so fast. He went from, I don't want to drive, I don't want to drive, to, oh, I can't wait to drive. Oh, I can't wait to drive. Yeah, we are.
He can't wait to drive because he is sick of having to be late and deal with you running around with all them damn children. So now he wants to get himself up in the morning and haul ass. He does not want to be responsible for helping you do shit in the morning. Look at this. Just tell him all the business.
Are so behind. Parents got to start doing this in May. Gregory actually got the paper in May and did not care. He was like, I'm not driving. I'm not driving. And then in July, and now today is August 11th, a month ago, 30 days ago. Luckily, they still have a few spots. All right, Peach Patch, here are all the rules in terms of parking if you want to be nosy. And
Child, she just as crazy as can be, y'all. Just crazy. Make sure y'all go ahead and like the video. I really do appreciate each and everybody for being here. Yeah, she wants to be in that community so bad. Boy, she wants to be in that community so bad. And the crazy part, you want to be in the community so bad, but you're not even fronting trying to make this image or anything come off. You're just like, oh, well, ratchet, and here we come. You're not even trying to portray. Like, it's crazy. Oh yeah, she knew where things were free at the grocery store. She used to take up on those opportunities. She probably spoke about it in her back in the day videos, but she's starting to realize what target audience she's going after. She's not going after working women or moms that are not struggling. She's going after moms that are struggling. So she wants to start back giving the free things. Remember when she said that she had the biggest site and all this stuff to giving out opportunities and resources, but a lot of people, y'all have gotten in the comments and even said a lot of the resources she gives out are false. So she wants to make it look like, see, when I tell you guys something, this is true. She's trying to just, it's all a ploy. It's all a ploy. Yeah, that was the first day of school. It sounded, well, August 11th. Yeah. Sounds like she's already ripping and running around in school, just started it's gonna be. Yeah, she's gonna have hell. And Wood at home with the youngest, if what, five, Wood got five of them. Right, late talking about slow ahead of the game. Girl, you just as crazy as could be. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She don't want to work with her kids. She does not want to work with her kids. Yeah, she wants the praises from social media, but not want to be bothered with the kids. Not at all. And it's crazy because she has been receiving false praises, acting like she reading to her kids. You sit up on social media and read a kid book to a bunch of grown adults, and then you come on social media 3 months later, 3 to 4 months later, stating that you don't know your phonics and kids can't read. Your kids can't read. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. You can't make that make sense. That sounds crazy. But yet again, the peach patch will justify the foolishness. They'll justify that foolishness, y'all. They'll be like, well, she's a great mom and she does this and does that. We're going to see. We're going to see, Miss Great Mom. The great mom, right? A bunch of foolishness. She better try to get those views up. She better get those views up, because if those views aren't up, baby, you're going to have a huge problem. I don't know if we watch this one over here, but let's see.
I think the person deleted it, or I'm just overlooking it.
Oh, yeah, we watched this one.
Basically, somebody was like, okay, it's cool.
We talked about that one. We talked about that one. We talked about that one. Okay, so that was when she went to Publix. So that's when she took him to get his driver's license. See. Let's see. This was 2 days ago. So this one was 2 days ago. This is a live. Let's see. Yes, we need to make sure. Yeah, and his voice is not going to be heard. Right. I just don't understand. That's why I say it's time for the school to step in. I know some people, not me though. I know some people are going to start calling the school again. And that's what I'm thinking. Everything that happened last year, CPS going to the school, wouldn't you learn? Like, don't do it. Do I think it's right that people do creepy and nasty things? No. But I don't agree with a lot of stuff people do that is perverted and stuff. But that's why we protect our children. But I feel like the school needs to step in. Right, gonna teach you editing classes. Let's see what she's talking about in this one, y'all.
My goodness. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm low key like really. That's what y'all called me for? Seriously, that's what y'all called me for? Got me thinking it was something emergent and it's not. So aggravating, y'all. Just like threw me off all the way. This is when we say adversity, adversity, adversity. All right, anyways, let me make sure my video public on YouTube. Can y'all check? Am I live? Oh yeah, I'm live. Okay, perfect. Hey y'all. I'm back. I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm really, my heart dropped into my stomach because it's like, okay, first Gregory called me, ignore, I'm on live. Then his dad called me, okay, ignore, I'm on live. And then Gregory calls again, hold up. So now my heart is in my stomach. And then it ain't that, like, this is some shit y'all could have figured out. Y'all didn't have to call me for this. So now it's like, I just had over 2,000 people watching me combine, and now I got to start all over for something y'all could have solved on y'all own. But it's like,
But they would have been calling on one phone. So what phone were they calling on? I mean, girl, and you only had 2,000. That says a lot still.
Peaches, don't start. Peaches.
Good point, KN. Good point. Y'all read that.
And
Good
I want to
point.
start, but I'm not
She
gonna
has
start.
not
All right,
shown this
anywho.
vehicle, nor the one she's driving around
Back
in.
to what I was doing. You see how it kind of like knocked me all the way off
She
my
probably in
pivot?
wood truck, and he driving his
Yeah.
car.
All right. Anywho, what I'm on here promoting is my next Wake Up with Peach class session.
But I don't know, Ken. I hope she's not leaving Wood that far all day with no car. So I don't know what car she driving. Cause would she be taking the big Sprinter?
202. Nobody can message me, guys. Even if you text me,
Just
it won't,
crazy,
and I
Miss
wouldn't read
Karen.
it
Crazy.
unless it's like pertaining to a class or something. Other than that, I don't communicate with people.
I agree.
Unless you're in my classes, the chances of me communicating with you are slim to none unless it's on live stream. Are my one-on-ones
She
done?
don't get
Yes. So
it.
my one-on-ones are fully
She
booked.
don't
I
get
hit
it.
my sales quota that I wanted to hit. I actually exceeded it, and that's done. I got a lot of one-on-ones for tomorrow. When am I doing another wake up?
It seems like he's not, but maybe if we talk about it enough, she'll go ahead and post a video of them dropping him off to school. I don't know if Wood is dropping him off to school, but then I don't know because Wood has phenomenal, wonderful, the twins and Choice. Ooh, so Wood has the twins, phenomenal, wonderful, and Choice. So Wood has 5 kids at home with him.
Peach. That's what I'm on here promoting, B. So Wake Up with Peach session 202 will start on Monday, August 25th, 2025.
Long
And y'all know
time.
my Wake Up with Peach classes last for 21 consecutive days. So that'll take you guys up until Sunday, September 14th, 2025. So 21 days in a row, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then we do it again.
You see, Amazing wanted McDonald's and she said no. She said no.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then we do it again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
But we know because we see these views is from 11 hours ago and only up to not even 2,000 barely. So the platforms are no longer pushing her out.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, stop. So 3 weeks in a row, no days off. We do it from 5 a.m. until 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. During that 1 hour time frame and Wake Up with Peach, you're going to be setting goals in 5 areas every single day. You're going to learn what is a goal. I'll tell you guys what we define as a goal in my classes. A goal is something written down on paper with a target date.
So, Peach, what's your goals and what's the target date? I got questions. I have questions.
Something.
So that's why I say she's talking to the basic people. 18, 19, no structure, no really upbringing or anything like that. Because I'm sorry, in 2025, all this social media and all these quote pages and everything, you know damn well how to set some goals. Okay, she is not the genius and the one who created that.
You want to accomplish by a certain date. It is written down on paper. It is measurable. So that's what a goal is. Once we write down our goal every single day, we make moves towards reaching that goal. Little baby steps, eating the elephant one bite at a time, and then eventually, boom.
They're not getting them egg bites. Where were they getting them egg bites from? Sam's? Remember, they used to get them from Starbucks, and then one point Money was acting funny, and she was getting them. They taste the same as Sam's, but I guess they're not even getting them anymore. Y'all remember them egg bites?
We reached the goals, and we're phenomenal. So that's what we do on Wake Up with Peach. We'll also read a book and wake up with Peach every day.
Sad.
I don't know if we'll get to finish it, but you'll at least read some of the book with me out loud. When are my one-on-ones coming back? At the current moment, I don't have them on my schedule. Once I get this stuff out of the way, like I like to focus on one thing at a time because people's minds get overwhelmed. If I say, okay, I'm doing one-on-ones, I'm doing content creator classes, I'm doing a boot camp, and I'm doing Wake Up with Peach, people gonna be confused. They don't know what to pick. So I don't like to do that. I like to kind of dumb it down, focus on one thing at a time. Once I'm done selling out Wake Up with Peach, I'll move on to the next thing. Once I'm done with that, I'll move on to the next thing. So that's
not only that, you got to remember the room that's now the barbershop. Remember, that was supposed to be the room with all the books in the study area. Remember, and it was just ended up being a collected dust area. So she moved in with the intention, but she just lazy and didn't follow through. But she up there putting poles in her room and buying mirrors and stuff instead of finishing the kids' area and making sure that they can read when they go back to school. But this is who everyone claims is the best mom in the world.
More so how I work. At the current moment, I don't know when my...
Are you covered by one of these health insurance?
But this is what people love to see and feel that, it all makes sense when this girl just be up here lying, talking foolishness, not making any sense or anything, just saying any and whatever. Yes, her hair looks a mess, but she doesn't have the time to go get her hair done because she has to go sit in Lakewood all day. Gas is tight. I mean, right now, well, gas is cheap in Florida right now. I think today up Northeast Florida, I think we was down to like $2.89. We've been down $2.89 to $2.99 for the last, 4 to 5 days. Before that, we were at $3.19 for regular. So, but all that back and forth, and I guess she's staying out there because she follows Gregory home. I don't know. This is a lot. These are poor decisions. But this is the person that wants to be a life coach, and this is the person that wants people to set goals and shit with her. Like, these are horrible, do not make sense decisions. This is how you burn yourself out, put wear and tear on vehicles, increase your expenditures, what your expenses and stuff. You're increasing everything. This makes no sense. I keep saying she thrives off being in chaos. She loves it there.
The one-on-ones will be, but I know they won't be $89 again this year. That was that one time only, and we're done with that. All right. Any questions about Wake Up with Peach? Thank you. I appreciate it. Sending it back to you. Why does everybody want to come live with me? They want to be live.
And then she was so crazy, not only going to a bunch of Goodwill, she said she was going to all these stores. Instead of calling the damn Barnes Nobles and having them look it up, and they can look at the different locations instead of calling the Books a Millions, whatever other bookstores. I mean, sometimes this girl, she talks about our elevator. That's what I say. She loves to just make herself look busy like she's doing something. She has not embraced technology. She has left herself back in damn near what, she 36, early 2000s. She thinks because she can post on social media, she probably doesn't even know how to send an email with an attachment. I mean, you could tell her website even looks very basic. But this is this is the social media fairy godmother.
Live is available to viewers 18 or older. If you're going on live with them, your live will only be available to viewers 18 and older. No thanks. Stop requesting me. All right.
Yes, very.
Any questions about Wake Up with Peach? You can get your tickets directly on my website, wakeupwithpeach.com.
Barely.
Wakeupwithpeach.com. Wakeupwithpeach.com. I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
Yeah,
Baby, that's the fact. I'm gonna drop it in the chat on YouTube. I'm gonna drop it in the chat on Facebook. Can't drop it in the chat on TikTok. But the website, wake up with Peach. I said that website is wake up.
Yep, she's having her kids fall further behind.
The flex would be to go ahead in the very near future. What about
the flex would be to go ahead and invest in a tutorer to help your children. That would be the real flex. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, if we can get everyone to go ahead and like the video, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being in the comments. But if I can go ahead and get, yes, y'all go ahead and like the video. I appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Of course not. My birthday is gone. My birthday was April 16th. Do you want a B-Day special for your birthday? Can we do one-on-ones? At the current moment, I'm not doing one-on-ones. That ship has sailed.
That ship ain't sailed. You just saw it wasn't hitting. And I be wondering, like, I need to catch her live so I can actually see the comments, because it's so random that people ask it's like they ask the dumbest stuff. And I'm like, well, are they all new subscribers? Do these people not truly follow her?
I hit my sales quota last week, guys. I'm a very goal-oriented person. When you get in my...
Not she's a goal-oriented person. Not she hit her sales goal last week when she was just on there saying that the first day she had a goal of 100, can only sell 22 because of technical difficulties, because she ain't have no damn Wi-Fi at the house. Oh my goodness. And then the next day, instead of doing 100, she went ahead and did 69. This girl, here we go.
My class, you're gonna learn, like, I tell y'all all the time how my mind works, but when you get in my Wake Up with Peach class, you're gonna see how my mind works. I don't do the same thing all the time.
Exactly.
I be on to the next
horrible
thing. Y'all be dwelling on something that I'm already over. Dang, I missed the one-on-one. Yeah. And if I do start back doing one-on-ones, it will not be $89. That sale has ended. I hit my quota. Thank you. Sending love back at you. Yeah. What time is my live? I'm live whenever I feel like it. What time is Wake Up with Peach? Live class that's 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I'm in Aries. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let me go get my website link so I could drop it in the chat over on YouTube and Facebook. We'll do that now. For those of you who want to come to Wake Up with Peach, it's session 202. It's the last session, not my other ones that I'm currently in. Once I start a session, nobody can join. So if you're considering coming, don't wait until we good and going.
This is how it is, and people don't realize it. I always tell people, if people are truly good at what they're doing, they're not going to go ahead and always drop a class with it until they fully master it. You know, that you got it down pat. But at this point in time, even when she first starts selling classes, she still had not mastered social media. Mastering social media is if you've been on there long enough to see the ups and downs, understand the trends. Not being on there 3 months, we see how many times the community guidelines change. We see all that kind of stuff. And you're right, she makes money from them, but they're realizing now, because now your views aren't even, you can't even say, look how many views I have. You did all that talking about your mom, all that talking about your husband, your mother-in-law, your sister, your brother, your grandma, all that talking, only to now get 2,000 views on your videos. Make it make sense.
And they be like, oh, I want to come, because you're not going to be able to join. We're going to pin that in the chat. Bam, that's done. All right, we're going to put it over here on Facebook. Let me pull that up. And then TikTok, it's just wakeupwithpeach.com, exactly how my name sounds. So my goal is to sell 100. How you going to teach and you don't know your ABCs? Easy. What I do, it doesn't require you to know how to sell. Like, you're literally going to be writing your own goals. I teach a lot of people who aren't the brightest crayons in the box all the time, because what I do does not require you to share with others. As long as you can understand what you meant to write, that's all that matters. Also, while you guys are laughing because I don't know my ABCs, aka apple, ball, cat. That's stupid. Should have been a K, because I don't know that, right? So you guys feel like, oh, that's so funny, ha ha ha. Meanwhile, I make more money than you. Seriously. I have accomplished more in my lifetime than you will in yours. Seriously. I already have a book that's published. Seriously. I've already made $657,000 off of one digital e-guide that I wrote myself. Seriously. So therefore,
so that's your flex. That's your flex. What have you accomplished? What have you accomplished? If we want to write it down, what have you truly accomplished? Making kids, I hate to say it, but parents, we all know you don't really get that big pat on the back until they damn near graduate high school, college, what they have done. Then you get, an accomplishment, but just raising them and doing we know she does the bare minimum for her kids. So that's not an accomplishment. What have you buying your husband a truck, being married after 5 kids in? What are your accomplishments? That's crazy to sit there and say that. Y'all, this girl's so crazy. You heard her say that. You heard her say that. She don't even own a home. Right. Just had to go in and rip people up. Here she goes. Y'all know she's crazy. Right. That's the only thing she's accomplished. Hey, nature lover. How are you? I might not have went to Disney every other week, but I paid thousands for my kids' tutors and support from Huntington and Sylvan. It was worth every dime. I know that's right. Congratulations. That is amazing. Who is paying taxes? Hold on. Wait a minute, because I thought, okay. Hey, Cassandra, how are you doing? Oh, the egg bites were from Costco. Well, she definitely ain't doing that anymore. You would think oatmeal, some pancakes, some sausage, give them some protein, bacon, turkey bacon, something to fill them up. Let me see. I'm catching up on y'all's comments. Yeah, she needs to focus on the kids. She needs to focus on the kids. No, they're going to report her saying, you cannot come in here doing that. Monster truck. I don't know. I don't know who they are that are paying her and feel like it's okay. Yep, she's being nice because she needs the money. She can't afford it and she has no skills. She's done talked herself out of the workforce. She's not paying taxes, no. Yes, congrats, Miss Sheila. Everyone's saying hi. Okay. You see how she was talking? You saw how she was? Show us the tax returns. Yes, her content is going still. She has nothing to show. Nothing. 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 Now remember, she said the realtor was going to help her purchase her first investment property. I hope she's not. She's going to get caught up. She made all that money. Right? She owns nothing. Didn't even try with him. Oh, wow. He hasn't. They usually do a practice one sophomore and junior year. Yes, yes. We got to educate. But y'all, let's see this girl right here.
Not knowing how to sound out. Not knowing how to sound that out doesn't make or break me. Might make or break my kids, so I'm trying to learn for their betterment, but mommy's okay. All right.
That's a dang on shame. That's a dang on shame.
Anywho, they say I don't know my ABCs. I don't know my phonics. So like literally teaching my kids how to read. I have hooked on phonics. I got all the little stuff, right? But literally sitting down and teaching my kids how to read, I just took some things out my bag. I was gonna show y'all. Certain things I don't know the pronunciation of it. It's not a lie.
But you know what? So, and I will say this. There are some parents, yes, she is an idiot, but there are some parents that don't know. Don't get me wrong. I can teach my son how to read a certain way, but as far as like how they do it in school and stuff, I'm not that person because I'm not, a teacher. So we do a lot of Gracie's Corner. Miss Rachel help us sound it out together. Not saying that I don't know my phonics, but to be able to teach them. But remember, she has sat up here and said that she is a teacher. I have never said that I can teach that age and stuff like that. But what I will do if I see my son is struggling in any area, just like others have said, I will go ahead and get a professional to help. Not sit here and get online and say I can't do it either, so I'm going to try to teach them. No, I'm gonna realize like I know it, but baby, I can't teach you. That's why some parents they might be well at math, but they can't teach the child the way the math is being taught at school. So you might have to go ahead and get a tutor, and nothing is wrong with that. That is paying for the resources, Miss Big Bag, Big Bang. No one is sitting up here saying that you need to sit here and read Little Red Hen, Little Red Riding Hood, the Three Bears, all that kind of stuff. No, the thing is, go ahead and get your children the help. You're wasting time by sitting up here thinking it's a joke. I'm going to learn, because I'm going to teach my kids. No, go pay. Go pay. Get them the help they deserve.
Yeah, I don't have it on me. It's not a lie. And I told you guys this information, but this is one of the reasons why people don't like to be vulnerable, right? It's like one of those reasons why some of you guys are still dumb. You guys were too afraid to ask the teacher for help because the teacher is going to respond and the entire class laugh at you. So instead of you being brave, courageous, bold.
Now, remember when CPS was asking her, did she need any help? I don't know. I think this might be where you're going with this, CC. When CPS asked her if she needed help, remember she said no? She said no. She wanted them to get swimming lessons. She wanted them to get swimming lessons. She didn't say they needed a tutor. Oh, you know what? Bye, JC. You know what? She said, my ex-boyfriend wrote a book, but that didn't stop from going back to prison. You know what? And then they got all these self-publishing. That's the thing. Everybody can be a content creator. Everybody can have a podcast and know it all. Everybody can self-publish a book. Unfortunately, that has taken down the, oh, you gotta say you just a self-published author. Anybody can go do that. Everybody can go do that. Some adults are using the education they have learned. Some The entire house. And that's what she needs to go ahead and invest in and be okay with that. Right. Even when she asked about choice, she said no. That's the thing. They're not in anything.
Like Peach McIntyre, you end up never raising your hand. And now here you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, dumb as fuck. All right. Meanwhile, I have no issue raising my hand and saying I need help because I'm going to get the help and I'm going to get better. I will be phenomenal.
But the thing is, Peach, you're not going to get the help. You're trying to help yourself. You're not an expert in all areas. Go get the help means going to sit with a professional. Get the help you need. If you want to learn better reading skills, they have all that for adults at the library and everything. But sitting here on social media, keying about it, trying to find some kiddie books, talking about some, I don't need Gracie Turner, I don't need Rich. Right, you need the adult stuff. The same people that come over here and their second language is English. It's out there. So go ahead and do it. But getting the help is not you sitting here talking about something you're going to do it yourself and you're going to teach the kids and da. No, that hasn't been working. That's why they're behind, because you tried to teach them during the pandemic. You said then you were trying to homeschool them. This is why they fell behind, because of you and your lack of knowing your phonics. Now that he's in 5th grade, you want to try to help him. It's, He was, you guys got to think about it. He was out of school the most crucial years in elementary school. Okay? So y'all got to think about it. When you look at McIntyre and Gorgeous age, McIntyre would have been in what, kindergarten and 1st grade when they shut down and sent all the kids home. What do you learn at those grades? You learn your phonics. You learn. They say if kids aren't successful in kindergarten, that's when they grasp so much. It's the foundation. He missed the foundation because of her.
No, always. I have no problem doing that. I teach my kids to do it. We don't give a fuck who laugh. Can you help me? And I'll play real dumb. I don't know anything. My cousin taught me that it's better for a man to act like he knows nothing and learn it all than to act like they know everything and learn absolutely nothing. That's why I have accomplished more in my lifetime than you, and that's why you're watching me and I'm not watching you, okay? Anyways, to those of you who this message is not for, it's not for you. If it does not apply to you, let it fly. Hey, Toya. Everybody say, hey, Toya. If it was not for Toya, man, there would be no Wake Up with Peach. There would be no Goal Setting with Peach. I've been quit.
So the crazy part about it is, now she's been on live for 10 minutes and 34 seconds, and the only person she knew was Toya. You see how we all in here chit-chatting with each other, familiar with it. That's how you know it's nothing but bots in those lives.
And would have stayed done. But shout out to Toya for always encouraging me. You're not dumb at all. Even the best of us don't know everything. Nobody knows it all. But you can learn it all from experts, from those who do. So, like, if you're a smart person, that's why a lot of you guys will never make it and Wake Up with Peach, and you will never give me your money. I'm happy that you feel the way you feel. Smart people know that they don't know it all, and they're willing.
Hey, things worth knowing. Hope all is well. How are you doing this evening?
To learn from the experts. They're willing to pay the price. No difference in me buying books, buying courses, paying a tutor. I'm willing to pay whatever price I need to pay for me to win so my kids can win.
That's a lie, because you haven't even paid the price or a course to advance your social media. You know it all. This is a lie, Peach. You're lying to yourself. This is a lie. Why haven't you been got your kids tutors last year when you were struggling doing the sight words? Hell, by then you should have known you didn't know your phonics. So you knew this for a year and you're coming back with the same excuse. Turn the actual learning area in your house to a damn barbershop. But now you want to sit here and make it seem like, no, you have made poor choices as a mother. And we're not going to sit here and blame gambling or anything. No, take accountability for your lack of. You've been stopped gambling, but still didn't pick up a damn book to read to your children. You sitting on social media reading to a bunch of adults. You take money and turn the learning area into a barbershop instead of investing in a tutor this summer, knowing your kids were going back to school. You sat up there with CPS laughing, making a damn joke, and wouldn't get your kids the help they need. Your pride is your downfall.
Because when I win, they win. When they win, I win. We're family. Some of you guys, only the strong survive. Some of you guys won't do those bold things, you know? And it is what it is. Some of you guys don't believe in investing in yourself. Like, well, wake up with Peach. A lot of you guys won't come to.
Why would we invest to wake up with your ass and your kids cannot read? Put that down in a notebook. What date? Put that. My kids will be able to read on grade level by this date. Write that shit down.
Wake up with Peach because you can't get up at 5 a.m. It's not for a job. It's for you. It's not for your kids. It's for you. It's not for your man if you got one. It's for you. So a lot of you guys won't get up at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for you. So that class already wipes out half the live stream. I'm going to say shit. I'll even go as far as saying 80% of y'all. 80% of y'all.
She said more to make it sound like she got it so much together. Thank you so much. I'm glad you are doing well. Thank you. Right. And she thinks it's because you don't want to get up at 5 a.m. No, ma'am. We haven't seen you accomplish anything. We haven't seen any of your goals accomplished. Yeah, she fumbled the bag. She fumbled it and she's trying to play catch up. Those big money making days are over for her unless she makes a drastic change. Yes, and the drastic change is going to have to understand you're going to have to humble yourself, invest. She's talking about invest. It's time for you to invest in a brand manager. You should have invested in somebody to help you with editing so you can pull out this content. Do you really think Strong Mommy Chrissy is sitting there editing all her videos? Do you really think Raising K is editing all her videos? You think the Henrys are editing all their videos? They have other investments. They are really, truly invested in their kids, running around with their kids. And the reason we can say that is because they put it out there. You just sitting on live. You got to be live to sell classes. I've been saying that's a red flag. You should be able to do the Beyonce. Drop a flyer and keep it moving. But you got to sit online, dry begging for people to wake up with your ass. And y'all don't see that as a problem? Yeah, she's an uneducated woman, and she will not go ahead and sign up for a class at the community college to better herself. She won't sign up for a class at the community college, but will sign up for some course, allegedly, because we know she's not investing in that, but sign up for some course from another dummy just like herself. You know what I'm saying? With no education, no backing, no business sense, no, oh Lord, just a hot mess. Yeah, she's trying to act like she's still that girl. Remember, because I'm the girl without the lace fronts, the veneers, the BBLs and stuff. Remember, I'm the girl without the lashes. I got my edges and all that stuff. But those ones with the lace fronts, the BBLs and all that, you were so concerned because that's who your husband likes to screw. You were so concerned about that those girls went ahead and invested, opened up recovery houses for BBLs. They went ahead, they've been traveling. They're not trapped with no deadbeat. Girl, Wake Up with Peach should include how to make breakfast. There you go, make breakfast for damn 9 kids to get them off to school. I think he is. That's why he don't want to drive with them anymore. I think he is.
We're going to do the 80-20 rule. 80% of y'all can't even come to Wake Up with Peach because you won't even get up that early for yourselves. Then when we get in class, another 10% of you guys aren't going to do the assignments. You're going to think that it's dumb. Then I took goal setting at nighttime with Peach. It was very helpful. I'm happy to hear that. Then after that, we're going to say another 7% of you guys won't show up every day. Life is going to start happening. When you get in my class, because you're trying to better yourself, expect life to go to happening extra. It's going to happen extra frequently, extra fast. You're going to feel like you're drowning and you just cannot catch your breath. So a lot of people going to let life whoop on them. And
that's how she likes to function. that you're going to feel like you're drowning and can't catch your breath. Now, why the hell would y'all want to go sign up and pay for someone to make you feel like you're drowning and can't catch your breath? Life is going to happen, but also when taking my class of waking up with me or going to sleep, I am going to teach you how to get through it without getting frazzled, without, like, girl, but she loves to operate off of dysfunction. So that's what she wants others to operate off of, dysfunction and chaos. And it's so crazy. So she can't even sit inside somewhere. So you mean to tell me that it has been over 85 degrees in Florida, and this girl is sitting outside waiting for these damn kids to get out of school? This is struggle life.
Gonna stop showing up. But that top 3%, their life is gonna look like everything they put down on their paper. They're going to hit their goals. I've been teaching this for 2 years. My students are light years ahead of y'all, and not just as content creators, because it's not a content creation class. People always assume people are paying for.
So let's talk about this. I think she did not graduate the top of her high school. She definitely did not graduate college. She did say she got her real estate license because she was working at Keller Real Estate. The more and more she talks, I cannot see her passing this course, but I am not sure. Y'all let me know. Some people looked it up. I remember just seeing a video where she had her name badge on in the license. I'm not going to be here much longer. We've been here an hour. You guys, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for getting in the comments. If we can go ahead and get the likes up to 100, I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. That means we need, what, 20 something likes? Come on, y'all, like it real quick. Hey, Miss Regina, how are you doing? I appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. Sure. It's a mess.
Wake Up with Peach, because the content creator class. It is not a content creator class. We don't touch content creation. If your career goal is to be a content creator, I'll teach you the proper way to goal set to make it happen. But I don't teach content creation. So I love Wake Up with Peach. I love my nighttime goal setting class with Peach. I love both classes. All right. They really do. They change people's lives. What time is my class? They're an hour long. It's from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for those of you who don't know and don't feel like Googling, I'm in Florida. Current time, I'm in Tampa, Florida, Tampa Bay area. Current time is 7:01 p.m. 7:01 p.m. Do the math for wherever you are. Yep, it's 21 consecutive days. So essentially, it'll be like you paying me $3.15 a day for 21 days, but you're going to give me the lump sum of money, the entire $66.11 after the service fee. You're going to give me that entire amount of money up front. And the reason why you're getting a 50% discount is because you're doing it early. So if I get 100 people to sign up for my class today, boom, that class is locked in. We good to go. Even if I get less than 100, 20 people, whatever, I'm still going to show up. But 100 people is my goal. That class is locked in for the next 21 days. We good. On Wednesday at 12 a.m.
Here she goes, just trying to get money. Remember, you got to have cash for those lunches and stuff. And we did get paid on YouTube today, so hopefully she did, I don't know.
Wednesday, August 20th, my price will increase to the full price of $129. That's how much everybody paid for the current session we're in.
I know.
Once
that's
we
right.
shift to that, that's going to be the price. There'll be no other discounts. Then once the class actually start and people start talking about the results, people want to join, you can't join. Once my class start, nobody can join under any circumstances. We are locked in. Do you help people? I need followers. It's not a content creation class, but I do teach content creation. That's just not what I'm doing right now. Can I pay tomorrow? You have until tomorrow, Tuesday, August 19th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to pay. If you're a 17-year-old, Ari, I would prefer you don't join just because I be in the cussing and talking about adult stuff. One day soon, I'll do a teen class. Now, parents will start bringing their teens or their husbands, like whole families start coming because the class is just so phenomenal. However, I don't market this class to teenagers because we work on 5 areas, right? If you're not.
So you mean to tell me you cussing, you saying it's not for kids, but the parents want their kids to be in it? I'm confused.
In a relationship, this wouldn't be the right class for you, because we talk about catering to our significant others. We talk about giving generously to our significant others. So as a minor, you probably don't need to hear that. Also, we talk about parenthood goals every day. If you're not a parent, you might not find that information beneficial. So maybe down the road, I'll do a teen class in the near future, because I do.
So should you be targeting it to moms? Like, who is your target audience? Because they should be in relationships. Moms, so are you targeting married moms? I'm confused because you just said you should be in a relationship. We do parenting goals. Y'all help me understand.
You do the same things I teach and Wake Up with Peach. I do it Gregory McKay, but privately. All right. This is a great idea. Thank you. It's my original idea. I've been doing it for 2 years. When does class start? Class will start on Monday, August 25th, 2025, and it runs for 21 consecutive days. So from Monday all the way until Sunday, September 14th, 2025. You can get your ticket directly on my website, wakeupwithpeach.com. I have dropped it in the chat on YouTube. I dropped it in the chat on Facebook. Let me drop it again in the chat while I'm live over on Facebook for y'all. We got 161 comments. There you all go. It is pinned. Your total will come up to $66.11. How much will you make one-on-ones? I don't know yet. It depends. And nobody else in the world doing it right. Nobody else in the world doing it. And even when they tried, because a couple folks done tried to copy me, they couldn't keep up, or they did it pre-recorded. My class is live, and although I have a syllabus of what we're gonna do every day, it could change depending on what you guys need. Will there be a night class? Nope. So this time only Wake Up with Peach. And the reason being is because I need more rest. I need more rest. Do you do refunds? Absolutely not. Once you pay me your money and you get your ticket.
No, she does not do refunds, so be prepared.
No refunds, even if you miss a day. Thank you so much. I just love everything about you. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. All right, let me pin this. This is the link for those of you on Facebook who want to buy. My goal is to get 100 of you guys signed up for class tonight. Earlier today, I had only got 6 people, but y'all know we had a lot of internet issues. So I changed my goal. I'll lower it to 20 people tonight just because of the technical difficulties. And then tomorrow, we ain't going to have no issues. Right now, I'm at, ooh, y'all showed out. We're at 8 tickets. So I sold 2 more tickets. I'm happy about that. Thank you guys so much for your being.
She tried to make it seem like any and every little bit helped, but this is just ridiculous, y'all. At the end of the day, Peach McIntyre is a mess, and I just don't understand what she is going to do and how she needs to go ahead and pivot. She has to pivot, and she's not seeing it. She is not seeing it. She has an answer for everything. She knows everything. She just, I mean, this is us watching somebody completely just, I hate to say it, but fail, know it all, don't want to listen, not humble. She doesn't even get in her comments to respond back to people. She thinks she's bigger than the program, and people keep believing the foolishness. People keep believing the foolishness. And I'm here to tell y'all, it's 2025. It's almost 2026, and the economy is not what it used to be. Social media is not what it used to be. It is great as an extra stream of income. And when I say extra stream, I mean anything, all platforms together. TikTok Shop, YouTube, TikTok itself, any meta programs or anything like that. That's one stream. That's your eggs in all one damn basket, okay? Because if that thing stops, and it is, brands are not going to be paying. You got to make sure people are truly, truly listening and watching. And oh, it's so much. And we see they're not even pushing out her content. Okay, let me see. All right, we're just going to let them go. We don't need to go. Yeah, we're just going to let them go. We don't got it. We don't got to go big. She is very washed up. She is. She's very. And she doesn't see it, and told her, we have over here told her multiple times what she can go ahead and change her content into. She's still has that, possibility to do what she needs to do. And, back to the H money comment, we're not going to, talking about somebody being invested in someone's life. It's warning people, like, before you pay $57, before you pay $129 for some bull crap, because some people are at a desperate time right now and they're looking for a way. Oh, if I can go ahead and make it like Peach McIntyre on social media, I'll be straight. This will help me get out of this bind. And I'm here to tell you, no, you still got to qualify to get into these programs to make the money. You cannot sit on here and think they're just going to be okay with you doing the bare minimum. You are going to have to up and invest on a good camera. You are going to have to up and invest on good sound system, sound quality. I know I do. But this is not my sole stream of income, but when it's your only source, you, like she said, you invest in yourself. She should have been invested in things to build her business, build her brand. Each house that she moves into, she should have had an office decorated with, just been that girl. The kids, everything. You should have had an organizational system together. You fumbled. And I'm going to start also, I don't know if you guys watch her. But I am going to start doing some content on her as well. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all in just a minute. So I'm going to be doing some content on her as well. She doesn't have as many subscribers, but she is getting, I just want to see. Y'all let me know, do y'all watch her? Do y'all watch her content?
A toasty Thomas's brekkie.
Hold on. Y'all let me know if y'all watch her content. Do you guys watch Strong? I mean, I don't know if y'all are able to hear me? It says it lost connection. Let me see the sound. Oh, sounds like it lost connection. Mm-hmm. Can't hear me.
Have been following me for a while. Most gorgeous caramel brown color, and girl, when I tell you this bag had me at hello, whew. If you have been following me for a while, you know I love a good quality handbag, but I am also very picky. I want quality, I want it to be functional, and I want it to look like it cost a fortune, but without me having to actually spend a fortune. That's exactly what Teddy Blake does. And yes, I've got a discount code for you, so don't worry, okay? Stick around because I'm going to give you all the details, the styling inspo, and why this bag has officially become my new everyday favorite. First of all, let's talk about the size. This is the 15 sturdy. It holds shoulder on your.
So that was a
You'll
straight
keep
promo
forever.
video.
I have another smaller version
Straight
of this
promo
bag in the same
video.
croco texture, and I've had it for 4 years. I love it down. I'll show you guys a little clip of that one as well. Make sure you check them out on my.
So do you guys watch her? Would that be something you guys are interested in? I think her lives are her.
The DMV, right? Which I fucking hate. Who enjoys going to the DMV? Nobody. So I fucking hate going to the DMV. And anyway, that was a whole process. And
so what kind? She has a lot of kids too. That wig is perfect.
Like today, Cadence, she didn't wear this to school, but she had on a tube top and some pants. But her pants were like baggy jeans. So it's like, I don't got one short each. The whole house is fucking spotless. You got to learn how to think of shit. The glass is at half full or half empty, babes. It's half full. You know what I'm saying? Okay? You got to know how to figure it out and work it out. Because either way, y'all doing these motherfucking chores. Shady, you missed that part.
So is she on TikTok and
Hey,
stuff
Linda.
too?
Good evening. How are you doing? I'm well. Thank you, Linda. Hey, Lizette. Yes. So the cooking videos,
This is
I'm also
strong.
trying to get back on my...
This is Strong Mommy Chrissy. Strong Mommy Chrissy. Okay, you hear me good. Okay, yeah. So I was wondering if y'all follow her. Do y'all watch her? You used to watch her and okay. And Live, okay. You watch her sometimes. Okay. He said she's a mess. Liv is a train wreck. I gotta go watch Liv then. Yeah, they're not. They have switched up. Chrissy was homeless? Oh, okay. I know they were getting on her about rage bait and she fixed it. She did fix it on rage bait. So we might start talking about her as well over here. She is in the mommy sector.
Hey guys, what's up? You guys are coming with me to make dinner for my 9 kids. We're at the grocery store. On the menu tonight is garlic naan pizzas. Used to make these all the time. I haven't made them in a while. The kids are gonna get chicken. I think I'm gonna do shrimp. Hubby and I. I'm gonna get a shallot. And I think I have garlic already, but I do like these heirloom tomatoes. Do something with those, whether it's today or tomorrow.
I think people like Chrissy better because she seems more put together. Is that what it is? Hey, Mysterious, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Is that why we like Chrissy more? Is because she's more put together with her 9 kids? Is that what it is? We're going to see, y'all. We are going to see. Hey, boss lady. Okay, she lived with a couple of kids. Okay, hey. Okay, yeah, saying hi. Okay, so people say she's a better mother. Okay. I feel like she's more put together.
And then maybe a couple avocados. But yeah, here are a couple of items. Let's go shopping.
Who do y'all think edits her videos? Who do y'all think edits her videos? They're nice. She got her Louis. DSG. What do y'all think? So we'll start looking at her stuff as well. We will start looking at her stuff as well. Not she actually likes her kids. Not she actually likes her kids. Oh my goodness. I like her intro with her kids. I will say that. It's just her titles be cracking me up. But yeah, so we're definitely going to start, discussing her a little bit more. So I appreciate each and every show. Somebody said she's a liar too. That's what somebody else been saying too. So we're going to have to dig a little bit in it. But that's just like when anything is packaged up nicely, you can go ahead and some people can ignore the lie. She has 9 kids but doesn't have custody of 1. Okay. She's a liar too. Chrissy is a big liar, and well, she got a lot of ops. Be prepared for her haters coming to your page. Oh Lord, I might leave her alone then. Oh, okay. We have to look at her mother and her 4 girls. Yes, we're gonna have to look at her. Is that the one with the 10 kids, Nika with the 10 kids who can't cook? That's what somebody was saying. She is the clickbait queen. That's what I heard. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. We are going to have to see. Well, I don't know who these people are that sign up for these classes, but they continue to fall for it. They continue. But we're going to get on out of here. We've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. It's time to go. We got to get ready for school tomorrow. So you guys have a good night. I appreciate this. I love when we can chit chat. Y'all have a good one. And thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's make sure before we leave out of here, if anyone who has not liked the video can go ahead and make sure you like the video before you leave, before we exit. let's go ahead. Oh, we got up to 101, 102. Okay, yeah. Thank y'all. Woo, we did it. So we have hit my goal. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. This is no hate towards Peach. This is just the warning, baby girl. Go ahead and switch. It's time to pivot. Do what you need to do so you can make sure you're able to continue to provide for your children. You guys have a good night. Hug your loved ones. Love on yourselves. Take some time for yourself and enjoy. It has been a pleasure chatting with y'all.